I want that away day to Dortmund or to Barcelona. I'll be straight on the plane. I'll be paying for my tickets. I'll be paying for my COVID test. Get me on there. Everything about being a West Ham fan is and Sal will know as well, and anyone who doesn't support a top 4 team, it's always a high and low situation. It's always a high. For Man United, it's just a low situation. So
it's always low. It's always low. It's the Gegendepressing situation. I'll quote myself from the other day.
I think since the international break, we did start a little bit slowly, and it's been great to see them on the rise again a little bit. I watched the game against Palace, and it was fantastic. Just being able to see a team in full free-flowing football attack, especially after Lanzini for quite some time has not been playing. Fornals has been taking his place. Benrahma and Bowen, anyone in that situation has been taking his place. So for him to come back into the team where he's basically been coming off the bench and maybe getting the occasional goal. I mean, the screamer against Man City, we can't really talk about. We were getting played off the park that day. To see a team like that who's going into a round of 16 Europa League knockout stage, it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm hoping for that Barcelona away day. I'm hoping and praying for it. I don't think it will happen.
Semi-finals maybe could be an option.
Semi-finals, final, whatever. We're going to win it anyway. So what's the point? See, Benrahma's gone off to the African Cup of Nations, which is a shame. But fair play to me. I always respect players that play for their country. Sal spoke about playing for Villa for free or just getting the merchandise. I think anyone would go and play for their country for free too. I think it should be the dead set if you get offered to play for your country. In any situation, you go and you play and you represent and you put the badge on and you give it a kiss after you score. But Algeria should go quite far. So hopefully, fingers crossed for him, they win it. But yeah, I think as a West Ham fan is hopefully looking up. I feel like last year we set such a high standard to set ourselves for seasons going forwards, and not having a big transfer window in the summer was definitely a shame. I mean, Zuma is a cracking sign, and unfortunately he's injured at the moment. But I feel like we need a striker, and I feel like we need a centre mid, because I feel like Declan Rice is not going to be with us much longer, unfortunately. The performances that boy is playing right now, he's putting on that right now, incredible. And I feel like Pep Guardiola, you cannot replace him. You cannot replace him. It's just, he's one of those players. He's what Mark Noble should have been, is what I call him. It's what Mark Noble should have been. Mark Noble should have been that player to push himself forward, just doesn't have the legs for it. But yeah, life as a West Ham fan's going well. I feel like we need to push on in the cup. I mean, knocked out to Spurs in the cup a couple of weeks ago was a bit of a shame. I feel like we played better than what Spurs did.
It's a good game, that. It
was a great game to watch for the neutral. Just gutting, you see those 2 quick goals go in, and then we're fighting the game, and it's just it's chaos. But the roller coaster continues. I don't think it'll ever continue. Still GSB out, Gold, Sullivan, Brady out. Long live the Czech Republic owners with all their money. Bring them in, make West Ham again. But I would like to see where we are at the end of the season, because Moyes' contract runs out at the end of next season, and just whether they extend it or not, or whether they go, look, this is going to be your last season.
Where does everyone think West Ham will finish the season? For me, I think they'll finish 6th, and I think they'll get to a semi-final of a European competition of semi-final of a cup competition. We'll keep it like that. FA Cup or a Europa League. I think 6th will do.
If it was up to me, I'd love for them to come 4th and, go to like Europa League 5.
It would be great. It would be great for a neutral team.
I think if you can play like how you beat us, every week, then definitely going to get something in that top 6. But yeah, I think 6th would be a good finish. But then again, the thing is that you've got all these like quality players. It's like, who do you sign next? And then that's where you go for that sort of next caliber footballer. So I think even if you were to lose Declan Rice, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Because, you say you can't replace him, but maybe with the money that you get for him and, some money you can get from the owners, you could maybe sign 2-3 like really good £50 million players. I'd be honest, for us, selling Grealish, it hasn't really worked out for him, but I think for us, it actually has sort of worked out, because we're no longer like a one-man team. Before, it was just just give the ball to him and kind of hope for the best. And if he didn't play, we just could never find a way to win. We were just so flat. But I think by selling him, we've sort of invested quite well in the squad. And obviously, Stevie G is working on a few more things. And I think it's not the end of the world. Obviously, I don't think you guys are like a one-man team, though, compared to how we were. But I think 6 for you guys would be really good. And I think there's no reason why you can't put a run together and get into that top 4.
I think you guys are, to think as a West Ham fan, 2 years ago to be hearing in a conversation that West Ham are going to be finishing 4th and 6th in the league is insane. And I know you're going about, oh yeah, but it's David Moyes now. I think the boys are doing well. I think we do one or two things. I feel like we prioritise the Europa League and we finish 7th, or we get knocked out of the Europa League and we go, right, here's our chance. We actually need to catch up now and we need to get into the Europa League, and we finish 5th. I'm going to go between 5th and 7th, depending on how we do in the Europa League. But as I said, I want that away day to Dortmund or to Barcelona. I'll be straight on the plane. I'll be paying for my tickets. I'll be paying for my COVID test. Get me on there.